and Brad, the two most famous physical therapists on the internet.
Hi, folks. I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
We are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course, Bob.
Anyone who has a spine or a back should be doing this one thing daily.
So we should listen up.
Yep. By the way, if you're new to our channel, please take a second to subscribe to us. We're going to provide videos on how to stay healthy, fit, pain-free, and we upload every day. And you definitely want to join us on Facebook and Instagram because we're doing Sunday giveaways, which is today. And we're going to be giving away something every Sunday for the year in honor of us hitting 1 million subscribers.
Wow, Bob, that's exciting.
Yeah, it is. So today we're actually giving away this thing that we'll be talking about. It's the Kaboto. I don't know how to say it. It's a premium lumbar pillow. I'll get that speech therapist, Brad.
Oh, yeah.
So anyway, what's the one thing you should do daily? I've been doing this since I was in my 20s, after I started physical therapy school.
Sure.
And I think it's really helped me prevent my back from getting injured. And the one thing that, we found out that back pain has become more of a sitting problem than a standing problem or a lifting problem. So you want to make sure your back is supported while you're in that seated position, especially in the car.
Right.
So I have, since my 20s, I've been using a back support in my car.
Okay.
And I won't go anywhere without it. My kids kind of used to joke about it, but now they're doing it. So, and, because they have a little bit of a commute to work now, and they're like, Dad, my back g's sore. I go, what do you think I've been using the support for all these years?
Yep. When you get in that working world, everything changes.
So let's take this out of this position here first, Brad, just out of the way so we can show what happens normally. If you're in a car, what you're going to tend to want to do is start to putting the spine in what we call the C position. That's a rounded out, slumped position. And the back is actually very vulnerable in this position. It's putting stress on the muscles, on the disc, on the ligaments. So what's much better is if you can put the back in what we call the S position. You want to make that shape there, Brad?
This is the neutral position, or it puts a less stress, and it's the strongest in this position as well.
Yeah, your back has been designed, the way the bones fit together, your back is the strongest when it's in this curve in, curve out, curve in position, this S position. I like to think about it, when we use these Legos here, and this doesn't quite fit because the Legos are straight up and down, but the back is locked into place when it's in this S position. And you can take a lot of force through the back then, and it's not going to give.
Sure.
It's not going to put much stress on the muscles. But as soon as you go into that rounded out position, the bones just can't lock into place, and they're weaker.
I'm glad you like that analogy,
Yeah,
Bob.
I just think it's fun. So what you want to do, especially when you're in the car, because not only are you getting those forces from the car, you're also getting some vibration,
the bouncing,
and some bouncing from the shock absorbers. So you want to make sure that you actually not only just support the lumbar area, but you also get into the sacrum a little bit too. Because what happens if you support just the lumbar area here, this part can oscillate back and forth and cause shear forces and cause problems down there. So usually what we say is you put the support, you're going to put a support somewhere like around the belt line or maybe a little bit below.
Sure.
And I found people naturally, that's where they tended to put it, is like a little bit below the belt line too.
Yeah, I always tell my patients, adjust it where it feels the best.
Yes.
And typically that's where people will go with it. That's that SI joint, if you're familiar with the sacroiliac joint pain.
It's a triangle-shaped bone right here is the sacrum. And so we're catching the lumbar area, but we're also catching the sacrum.
Sure, you bet.
So what I like to generally recommend to people is just take a roll towel to start off with.
Right.
And a lot of times if you're not having back pain, you might be able to get by with a fairly thin one, depending on your shape. Like if you're a larger person, you might need a larger roll towel.
Yeah, or you just roll it up thicker.
Yeah, roll up thicker, right.
And it depends on the car seat. Some cars have adjustable lumbar supports. That makes a big difference. Some cars don't have it. They're old, and they have this big hollowed out section. You wonder how anybody can tolerate it.
Right, and you're right. If it has the adjustable lumbar section, and you check it, see if you do, because a lot of people don't even realize they have it. Some of them are crank.
Yep, the manual, you turn the knob and it manually comes out.
And some of them are electric or not?
Yep, push the button. That's what I have. Push the button. It goes. But sometimes that's not enough, and I'll add more support.
Yeah, you usually do add more, don't you?
Right. Depends which car. I got two different. If I
vehicles.
use my wife's car, my car, and it varies.
A lot of times we find people who are actually having back pain sometimes like more to have a little bit larger support than than the other. Now, because I don't have back pain, I actually just use a thin piece of foam here. I said that wrong, didn't I?
Wow, Bob. It's a family show.
Piece of foam. I use a thin
there you
piece
go.
of foam. And this does enough for me. I just put it right there.
Yep.
Right on the lower sacrum, and it just locks everything in place.
If you've got a firm seat, I find I had a car once. I did use it. I put two of them together actually, and it worked out well.
Sure. They've got lots of things here. This is the McKenzie roll here. The one though that we're going to actually talk about today is that Cabato. This is kind of a nice full seat one. I have to say this wasn't really for me, but you like this one. And Liz, our camera woman, liked it, and her husband liked it. So a lot of people like it. It is a memory foam, and I saw the reviews on it. It had 17 stars, 17 reviews, 5 stars, all of them.
All of them, yeah.
So it's got 2 straps on there that you can go around the seat.
Sure.
Or you can use it in your office chair too.
Oh yeah. There we go.
And so it kind of supports all along there. It gets the sacrum. Gets the mid back a little bit too, and it has a cover that can be taken off and washable. We're giving away 3 of these. 3. So we're going to need your name and email. Just sign up. You go to the contest site and
to the same person.
No, 3 different people are going to win, Brad.
Good. Spread the wealth.
So,
good. All right. So
you like this one, right?
I've used probably 10, 15 different lumbar supports in my life, and this is one of my favorites. I've probably got 3 of them that I really like. It all depends on whose car I'm in and how my back feels that day.
But yeah, I was surprised. Again, it wasn't for me. I like the smaller one, but this really worked out for a lot of people. I do like it in an office chair.
Sure.
Because the chair I do like to have a little bit more. Did I say it has a removable and washable cover? This one's $39.84. So I don't know. That probably falls in the mid range, right? Some of the.
If you're having good success with your towel experiment and you want to get something, that's going to last, and they just feel so good. That memory foam is really welcoming in the car, especially if it's like 20 below out, then it takes a little while for it to warm up.
Yeah, that's right.
But it's fine after
warm
a few
up that
minutes.
car first before you get in there. So, all right. Thanks everybody for watching.